All right. Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Matt Shad and Sunday Reflections. Some high quality H2O. Too close. Or, yeah, there we go. Oh, somebody's here. Hello, welcome. That's it. That's all you get. That's all you get. Yes, I have given Charity her pound of flesh, and yet she still begs. So, don't break the stick. Yeah. I point a stick at her, and she goes, how's that for motivation? Hey, Sean, I just broke my little stick. JR, you look at me catching. Hey, yeah, JR, you're usually popping in here in the middle or the end or something. Yeah, welcome to Sunday Reflections. Yeah, today is about motivation. Yeah, Joe Morgan, hey, welcome. Motivation. Yeah, and it's kind of ironic because on Sunday I purposely deny myself motivation because it's a day of relaxation, day of reflection for me. Because I have to I have to get ready for another killer week. And so a day of rest. Saturday is a day of an adventure, right? And Sunday is a day of rest because who knows? I might have pushed it a little bit too much, on Saturday. So, yeah. So yeah, motivation. And most of the day I spent at rescues watching him. Hey, Random JL. Hey, welcome. Random Gene Lin. Spent most of the morning at rescues watching him paint a chicken coop. Build a chicken coop. And if you know rescue, he's confined to a wheelchair. He has spinal issues. So it's hard for him to do things that, me and you take for granted. But his motivation to build a chicken coop, regardless of whatever said limitations are set before him, he he's doing the damn thing. He's going to have chickens. Joe, it's been worse than working, wanted to lay down, but company here. Oh, I hear you, Joe. Yeah, sleep when you can, right? Yeah, we had a great day. It was in the 70s today, 71, 72. Right, Charity? Yeah, me and Charity, we took like 3 walks. 3 nice walks, not brisk walks. And she was even feeling it. Because yesterday we spent, how many hours did we spend out there? Like 3 hours. Yeah, 2 to 3 hours outside in the woods. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, adapt, change, and overcome, right? And so, but the motivation to do that, think about that. Think about the motivation it takes, to do anything, especially if you have insurmountable odds against you, and the Marine Corps and all that, I got a lot of motivation. That old Marine Corps spirit, motivation and dedication, right? But it goes deeper than that, especially than in the military. There you get to see that aspect of it, where it's to win, to succeed. Determination is a value. Sit, slit, don't. Have the wood, rather piss and moan. I've been waiting all day for Sunday's reflect. Hey, what's up, Matt? Yeah, welcome. And so yeah, you're always motivated. That's what you always hear in the military, in a corporation, in a any kind of work environment. There's a motivation. You have to. You think about it. You can get a job as a motivational speaker, walking around, with this little thing in your ear, telling people how they should motivate, or how, who, why, and what. Hey, what's up, Lori? So, and motivation is one of those things. It self motivation is the strongest thing, to do. I mean, think about it. Um, if you're self motivated to the point where you can do anything at any time for any amount of time, that's strong. That's strength. That is some good inner strength, right? Um, by yourself, or not even to be held accountable. You have this whole thing of self accountability, and you self motivate to the point where you're a fucking beast and you're unstoppable, right? Uh, Now, one of the strongest, the most strongest emotion for motivation is fear. Fear is the strongest emotion. That's, you think about it. You hear a shot, something happens, you hear a gunshot. What do you want to do? You want to jump, you want to take cover, you want to grab your gun, you want to immediate, adrenal dump happens, and you turn into John Wick, or you turn into a squirrel, or you turn into a deer and haul ass. You have immediate motivation to do something, to take action, you know, and that's from an outside stimuli, right? But and you don't even have to think about it sometimes. That fight or flight takes hold, and there you go. One of the most physical, the most physical motivations is your vagus nerve. If in You've probably heard me talk a little bit about that. The Iceman, um, Wim Hof, he does cold aversion to overcome that motivation for your body to shiver, to cold, to freeze. Also, the urge to breathe. If the old adage, the three threes. 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food. But with the proper motivation, proper discipline, you can overcome that strong motivation for you to take an action, which is an involuntary action. Some would think it's an involuntary action, but you're taking an involuntary action and taking charge of it. So you can actually stop that. Hey, Auntie T, Miss Charity is staring at me intently after I just gave her a treat. Yeah, so let's see if I can show her. There you go. There she is, hiding. Yeah, staring at me intently. Yes. Yes, how we conduct ourselves falls upon us. That's that accountability thing, right? But you can literally take over, and if you cannot take a breath for 3 minutes, you will overcome your vagus nerve. And that's the discipline. It sucks. It really, really sucks. And it's quite the journey. Even though you don't need to breathe, because the process involves that you inundate yourself with oxygen. You over oxygenate your body. You're fully saturated with oxygen, so you don't have to breathe. But your body and your mind say breathe, and so you're fighting that urge, that motivation to breathe, and you can overcome so much with just that practice. Um, it's truly amazing, and all the studies that are being done with it as well. So that's interesting stuff. But motivation. We get motivation. We have this motivation because of the satisfactions of needs, wants, and desires. Charity, why are you staring at me? Gary, you're freaking me out. All right, stop. You know, we're motivated by that. We're motivated by many things. All the stimuli in the world. Like I said, the strongest emotion for motivation is fear. We're facing that today, right? Yeah, she does, Matt, but she's also working me over, right? She's motivated to stare at me intently, work her Jedi dog mind tricks on me, and I will literally walk over and give her a treat again. you know. So what's up, Magic? Yeah. So she has an interesting motivation. She's motivated by food, which has prompted her this behavior. And that's how we learn as well. Because if you're motivated to do something and you've never done this before, but you're just motivated to do it, you're like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to build this thing. Oh, cool. Thank you very much. Yes, Stuart. 3 rounds, slow pace. Yeah, it's great. It's an amazing thing. It really is. Thank you, Stuart. Yeah, yeah, he's actually got a little. It's a YouTube, and he's got a little guided kind of thing that'll take you through it. Uh, Thank you very much, Stuart. Yeah, it's badass. It is. Uh, even the meditation masters of antiquity are studying this, going, there's something to this. Wow. The Tibetan monks have been doing it for a very long time. Something similar. Uh, they just they actually they breathe, like, deep breathing or whatever in meditation, and then their perfect stillness comes from no breathing, right? So it's like boom, and they just don't realize that they're not breathing. But there's a fine line because they can actually kill themselves that way without realizing that they're dead. So you're just sitting there not breathing, you know. So it's that's definitely a guided kind of meditation. But they've been doing that for who knows, thousands of years. I don't know how long they've been around. Yeah, they can do that to the point where when they die, you don't know they're dead. They will go into a room, the masters, and say, hey, "Yep, it's my time to die," and they'll sit down and they'll start doing their meditation. They'll meditate through death, and their bodies will just sit there and not decompose, even though they're stone cold dead, gone. They'll sit there for, you know, whatever. Metal, hey, lurking while stuffing faces. No, stuff in the face. All right, yummy. You got to give us that food porn. Yes, we love it. But yeah, motivation, it's a crazy thing, It's the reason or reasons one has for acting or behaving in a particular way. This is some of the meanings of motivation. The general desire or willingness for someone to do something. How about that? We all know about the whole fight or flight thing, and of course there's that survival mindset. Are you motivated enough to do the things to keep yourself alive? We've all heard the terrible stories. Ooh, right on, right on. Skull to that. Yes, skull. Absolutely. But we have this general desire and willingness, to do something, and that survival thing. Are you willing to survive? Are you motivated enough to do crazy shit to survive? We've all heard the horror stories of the guys that used to survive by drinking their own urine, in the desert because they ran out of water. That's an extreme motivation right there. Or they'd take it and rub it on their skin to cool down. Eating bugs, eating plants, all kinds of stuff, eating worms and grubs and eating tree bark. Hunger is a great motivator, isn't it? We know this. We know this from ourselves. We know what happens when the the motivation to eat overcomes everything in society, in a great, large shift event, of course. That motivation is going to be very, very strong, and these people are going to be motivated to do things that are definitely outside of their morals, what they really normally wouldn't do. Become true monsters and nightmares. So, hey, what's up, Pete? Extreme cases motivate people to, do stuff. Fear. Oh my God, I'm going to starve. Well, I guess I better go to the neighbor's house and eat what they have, or eat them. There you go, Ace. Yeah, eat themselves. Donner Pass, as an example, the motivation to eat was so strong that they started eating themselves. um, a very, very unnatural thing, right? Everything tastes better when you're hungry, right, Majik? Um, we also have, which we see this, and we've all felt this. Hey, what's up, Prep Cowboy? Is the sexual motivation. That's a very strong desire within men and women. It's a very strong desire because our need to procreate and to survive and procreate and keep our species going. We have a strong motivation to procreate, and well, we have fun with it, don't we? It's a strong motivation. And I don't know why I'm thinking this, but you go to Africa, and the motivation is so strong that not even the tribes will go through these elaborate dances and things, and we do the same things. And this is going back. I mean, this is going and well, people are no different than the animals. You see, the animals, they go through these elaborate uh, rituals to grab the attention of that lady, that female species, so that they can procreate. I'm going to impress the ladies. I'm a big old peacock, and what's up, rescue? Hey, got a ton done, man. Right on. Listening while I pick up tools. I was just talking about you. Uh, that motivation, man. And in in Rescue's case, he used like a accountability kind of motivation. He and his word. He basically told everybody, gave him the inspiration, to do what he's doing, and then he used that, his word, saying, "I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this, guys. I'm going to do this," and having that accountability, self accountability, to get it done. Self motivation, like I said, the strongest, one of the strongest attributes of being a human. Hey, what's up, Loretta? Welcome. We're always motivated to get, because of our needs, values, and goals. That's another thing. How do you buy a house? I'm looking at that now, and I'm being motivated that I'm going to buy a house, but I, I have to have the endurance to do this like 10-month plan. Yeah, right, Esmore. The beautiful big birds, the male birds, the peacocks, and I remember the like the Africa tribes that would just jump. Oh, they would jump up in the air, and they would do this thing with their eyes. Look at my peepers, Uh, look at me. I'm a fine male specimen. Pick me, pick me, pick me. And then the ladies, would just be like, he, you, and that's it. They would make their choice. And we see a lot of cultures that do stuff like that. We see a lot of species that do things of that nature. Uh, okay. We own rental properties for a while. If you have questions, shoot me an email. Right on, right on. Hell yeah. Very, very nice, Pete. Thank you. Yeah, I do have some questions, but I have a plan, I have a path, I have a goal. It's a long term goal, but and it's a bit of a gamble too. So, but it's kind of educated, and that's the motivation. I am motivated. I've been renting all my life, so I am motivated and inspired because I see an advantage. There's another motivation. I can take advantage of a situation, and I'm motivated to do so. And gain the upper hand and success and have success. So that's part of that corporate model of motivation. Yes, indeed, right, Ace. Stupid things a guy would do for a piece of ass, right? Hey, Cat Lady Homestead, 23 meow. What's up? What's going on? Hey, welcome to Sunday Reflections. Um, you know, we're all motivated to go to work. Why are we motivated to go to work? Incentive. I'm going to give my 8 to 10 hours a day, my 40 hours a day, or my dedication, to someone that's going to pay me. I'm going to dedicate myself to the highest bidder or to the easiest, for incentive, for money, so that I can live a certain way. Um, you know, and I am motivated to get up early in the morning, make coffee, make a sandwich, throw it in my lunch bag, and get out the door at 5:30 in the morning. Early before the sun comes up. I'm motivated to do all these things. I'm motivated to eat right. I'm motivated to keep myself safe and strong. I'm motivated to keep myself healthy. Because the healthier I am, the more I can work and I can be an asset. So I'm motivated, that whole incentive thing. Um, I I'm focused. I instill the endurance into it so I can work towards a goal. So I'm motivating and trying to motivate. I'm motivated on so many levels to reach my goal, but I got to have the motivation. That's the thing. Um, a lot of things will sap your motivation. You know, um, Fear. Once again, fear. The fear of not succeeding, the fear of looking stupid. There's that social motivation. You know, in the Norse culture, if you embarrassed a woman or a man, be prepared to pay for it with your life. That was a thing, or in another way. They also had a judiciary system too. It's called the all thing. So you know that kind of you if you were embarrassed and you were motivated in that way, then you had to do stuff. And motivation is one of those key elements of being a human, being a sentient being on this planet. We place a lot of weight on the emotional motivation. Um, we're motivated by, like I said, risk and advantage. There's that as well. If you want to look at it from a tactical standpoint, am I going to motivate, to attack this position, or am I going to, leave it alone because it's not advantageous for me to take it, but it's more of a risk, so I'm not even going to, entertain that notion, or get motivated towards that. That's an idea as well. Train of thought, if you will. Uh, Motivation is very important too in all aspects of life, in everything. Um, it helps us to solve problems. It helps us to change habits, behaviors, actions, activities. It makes us do things that we normally wouldn't do. It makes us learn. It makes us think. It makes us get creative. If I can't, if I'm motivated by some reason to accomplish a task, for whatever reason it is, incentive, or sexual, whatever, and I know that I can't do it at this certain time, at this certain time frame, or this certain condition, then I have to get creative and make a creative solution to that problem, so I can solve it. I am motivated, for that action. So motivation is kind of weird. And let's see. Yep, to survive and thrive. We talked about that. The things that you need for motivation, is the activation. You get activated. You go, I'm motivated. Yes. And then you do it. Now you have to provide that intensity. How intense are you going to go after that, and take activity, or that action? How intense are you going to be? you know, and how persistent are you going to be? Are you going to endure to reach your goal that you were motivated to do? Imagine, seeing something and reaching out to grab it. That's the idea behind the motivation. I am motivated, boom, by what I'm taking in, from my eyeballs, or I smell a pie. I am motivated to reach over there and grab that pie. It's a pumpkin pie with Cool Whip and cinnamon on it. So I'm very motivated. Oh, it just came out of the oven too. I'm very, very motivated. I see it, I smell it. Oh, I remember what that pie tastes like. And so now I'm motivated to take action, right? So how intensely am I going to go after that pie? And if somebody is in my way, am I persistent enough to either sit and wait or move them out of the way to get to said pie? You know, uh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, pie, cake, any day. That's right, that's right. But that emotion, you want that pie. You're motivated to get that pie. Okay, so what if you had to make that pie if you really wanted to make that pie? Now you're motivated to get you to make the ingredients. Now you're talking about more persistence. You have to grow and water that pumpkin, for how many ever months out of the year. And you have to make sure that everything is okay with that pumpkin. It has an adequate amount of water, it has adequate amount of sun. There's not a lot of pests going after it. Ooh, that's more. Right on. You're doing pest control. You're doing varmint security. You're doing all of this scientific stuff. Maybe you're putting all kinds of cool little additives into your like fish shit and things of that nature into your soil, and who knows, just to get the best pumpkin that you could ever possibly get to make this pie, which is probably not going to happen for another year or two. Hopefully, if everything goes well, maybe you motivated to make a greenhouse so that you can control the environment for that piece of pie, for that pie, that pumpkin that you are going to make pie, because you are motivated to get pie. All these things. Green thumb, hey, skull. You're motivated. And now it's time to harvest. You're motivated to harvest that pie. You got to harvest that pie when it is that pumpkin when it is just peak ripe performance. It's at its peak ripeness. And you grab that pie and and now I've got to transport said pumpkin into the kitchen and process. My mom used to do that. It was pretty good. Season them up and eat the seeds, or you keep the seeds so you can make more pumpkins and make more pie. Wow, now you're kind of motivated. Ooh, maybe I can sell pies. Ooh, wow. Hey, all the unlimited possibilities. Now you're kind of motivated to really get into this whole hook, line, and sinker and dedicate your life to growing pumpkins so that everybody can get pie. Maybe you own a pie company. What's up, Eric? So yeah, I'm going over here, going over and over with the pie thing. I know, but yeah, I'm digging it. And so now you've done the things. Oh, you gotta have a way to cook this pie. So you're motivated to go to work, or you're motivated to start a fire. You go to work to have a house and a home, and you're also motivated to have a stove to cook it, or you're just motivated to, if you want to bushcraft, you want to just bushcraft that pie, and you made an oven, a stone oven outside, and that's where you're going to cook this pie. Wow, now you're really into something. You had to make this oven. You had to, pat down all find the perfect rocks and shape them just so, and make the clay, and kills it, and treat it and season it all up and give it time to dry and all that. And boom, now you're cooking your pie, bushcraft pie, pumpkin pie. It's a lot. Hey, Vision. I see a lot of people coming in. Deathclaw, Lori, talking about pie, motivation. And now you have that pie cooked, and you're motivated because you know that you can't just dig right in and eat that pie because it's piping fucking hot. Whew. Wow. So you take that pie, and what did they used to do? You take the pie and you put it in the windowsill so it can cool and continue to cook. Maybe you put it on the counter. That's right. That's what you do. You lay out a tablecloth or a towel. You put that pie on that, and you walk away. Now you're motivated to pee because your body says, "Hey, you drank enough water and mimosas that you got to go pee now," and so you're motivated to pee, and that's what you do. And the whole time you've been thinking about this pie. And yes, that's what happens. Somebody else walks by and goes, "Oh, pie, and it's free." They will be motivated to take said pie while you're in the bathroom, while you're motivated to pee, and now you come back and the pie is gone. Damn. All that work, 2 years worth of blood, sweat, and tears. Two years of blood, sweat, and tears to get this pie made, and out of nowhere somebody takes it. Now you're really motivated. Ace. Hey, pumpkin is healthy for you. Yeah, pumpkin pie is healthy for you. Now you're really motivated. You're very motivated to shoot your neighbor and get your pie back. Well, I wasn't going with the neighbor part. But, it's little Timmy. It's your son. And you're like, whoa! So now you're motivated. You see him outside just stuffing his face with his hands, just eating it as fast as he can. So, now you're motivated to kick little Timmy's ass. But little Timmy was motivated. Hey, what's up, Prepping Plumber? How you doing? Yeah, motivation. He had the activation, he had the intensity, and he had the persistence and patience to wait, to lie in wait for that advantage to take the pie. Oh, man. Our motivation to carry on, the motivation to do all the things that we do. Social motivation. We've, cat lady. Oh, wow. Wow, they all did. Yeah, okay. Replace that pie. Yes, replace. They turn the cats into egg rolls. Cat stealing pie. Hunger is a great motivator. Greed, like charity. No. She is motivated by greed. That's why she's been stalking me. That's why she's staring at me intently, so that I can give her a treat. No. Oh, you're standing your ground, huh? No. So now I've motivated her back to fuck up. Get away from me. She's across the way, staring intently. But she's not whining anymore, so that's good. And that's a little bit of fear, that I used as motivation. But her greed, that's her greed is the testament to her species survival. You know, that's why they will walk for days to track down a wounded animal that's been running for its life. They'll walk for days to track that animal down. It's they'll search high and low for that one piece of morsel on the forest floor, that piece of scat, that dead body. Oh, a rabbit just walked by. Even though they just ate a minute ago, an hour ago. They'll, oh shit, greed. That's why they fight. Greed. Only the strongest survive, and only the greediest survive in the pack. So they go after it. The motivation. The motivation to be the best. You look at, anyone that is self-motivated to the point where they want that power and prestige. They're highly motivated, and we all know those guys. Usually a boss at a they're usually the boss. Damn, right now I'm extremely motivated to tell the place I work to fuck off. Ooh, banana split. That does sound good. Here we go. I have, oddly enough, I have a banana on my desk. I'm going to eat it later after the show. But there's another motivation. There's the moral motivations. The willingness to help people, the willingness to be of service to people. That motivation, to do the right thing. Is it done out of fear? Is it done out of training? Or are you really trying to motivate yourself to be a better person and to be of service? That's a different kind of motivation. That's the motivation you typically see with people in religions, Christianity. Not that I'm Christian, but or people of your own ilk, people in your neighborhood. You're more motivated to help them than you are, say, the stranger on the street, because you don't know. But there are people that are willing and motivated to go help that guy, that stranger on the street. I've done it. We've all done it. Hey, Mary, what motivated you to stop the car and help someone, a family that had broken down on the side of the road? You're giving them out waters, and you're giving the little kids candies, and you're up. You've got the jack going. You're trying to put that tire on there, and they're on the phone trying to figure out what they're gonna do. The old man's in a walker, and the old woman is she's blind, just about. Yeah, right. We're knowing it could be me, right? Yeah, that's right. What about those people that were motivated to help us? That's why would you want to help me? Why would you want to pick me up? That's that moral motivation. I think that's where that's the evolution. That's the great evolution of mankind, of the human species. Those are what we should be motivated to doing. And we know, because we're being faced with the fear motivator. Oh my God, there's itty bitty microorganisms that are going to kill everything, and there's also this massive organism that's going to kill everything, and there's nuclear wars, and there's this, and there's that. Oh, there's inflation. Oh, we don't have this. There's shortages, and But what about the moral motivation to help each other, to be a positive role model in your community, to be a pillar of power? Where does that motivation come from? That's not really addressed. It's really not. But it is. It is a motivation. And, they say that self-mastery, self-motivation is the strongest. And it makes you the strongest. But what if you're self-motivated to help others who are in need? And we do this. You see this there's countless fucking charities and nonprofits and people that just go to help. They run to another country and they dive into a war where it's spitting ass and flying elbows just to pass out water or just to patch somebody up. Hey, what's up, Our Life? Welcome. We have so many people that do that. The first responders. Mama Red, hey, you are. That's right. You're good. Everything's good. We're good. That's what makes us good. That's the right motivation. I think that's the right motivation. I want to be motivated. I am motivated. I've always been motivated to help others. But to help others, I also have to help myself. I have to be strong enough to help. Or I have to be smart enough to help. Or I have to have enough something to help. And I have to be self-motivated to do that. Now, we oftentimes lose that motivation, don't we? You wake up in the morning and your back is aching, you're groggy, things are hurting that shouldn't. That you realize you have things that you didn't know you have, because they're in pain so much. Pain reminds us that we're still alive. I feel very much alive. But what motivates you to get out of bed? Stand up. Put on your slippers, or your flip-flops, or whatever. Carry on with your day. Do something. A promise you made to somebody. Okay, I'll be there at 7 a.m. A promise you made to yourself. Your death experiences usually revitalize your motivation. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of destroys a lot of fears too. But I think that's where the greatest motivations lie, is to be of service and to help. Because when you do that, when you do that, you have to be strong to do it. And yes, to fight as well. Fight for a cause. Yeah, we're gonna get warrior, right? A warrior has to have that motivation to put himself or herself, women were warriors too, in harm's way, right? Klingon, hey, welcome. To go forth into the fray of bodies and weapons and run into each other and try to survive and win and succeed. With only the hope that maybe my efforts made a difference. Maybe I hewed down maybe 3 people that would have, turned the tide. I don't know. That motivation to stand in a hell of gunfire and return fire, to protect the ones that you love, or to save someone, that's there. And you have this force, this evil force, that needs to be put down. And you are extremely motivated, highly motivated to fight that force, even though it could be insurmountable. That's where our country came from. To fight tyranny, the motivation. The motivation to just fuck it all, let's go to war. That's not fear. Fear is a great motivator, right? We talked about that. The starvation, the threat of this, the anticipation, of all this. It really plays onto us, Oh no, it's going to come. The starving is the great starving is going to come, and the blackout, the rolling blackouts, and the inevitable blackouts, and all these things, these threats. They motivate us to act a certain way, to prepare a certain way. Who has a Faraday cage? Who has a plate carrier? Who has a garden? Who has a chicken coop? Who has chickens? So anyway, you get my point. It motivates us in certain ways. And yes, the initial reaction could have been fear, but then you get to the point where you're like, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and thrive. You know what? Let's go ahead and help. I have enough. I can give to the needy now. I've got over 200 chickens, that I have to kill a month. I can't eat that much chicken. You have that overabundance. Well, damn. I guess I better help others, and they in turn help others as well. If that carries forward, Yeah, you're motivated to do such, Majik. You are. You're motivated to thrive. You're motivated to bring people up and make them strong. To motivate them. To make it a wind that flies that soars through everyone. A breeze. It goes. I'm motivated. Yeah. Take a breath. Let's go. And we all seek that motivation. That's why we all watch YouTube. That's why we all watch, the people that we watch, because they motivate us. Like, well, if they can do it, I can do it. Right? Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm motivated. Let's do this. I've never canned in my life until last year. Ever. Now it's, I'm canning everything. But now I'm motivated, And I have a sense of I now have a little confidence, and that helps my motivation because I've already done it before, so I can do it again. So you have that confidence and motivation, Our needs, values, and goals. If I can work towards a goal and achieve that goal, then I can motivate others to work towards that goal and achieve that goal. And if we're all motivated to do the same action, to take action, and to keep that same intensity and same persistence, then we can achieve anything. We're just with the proper motivation. Healthy motivation, positive motivation. And we can motivate others who might do us ill will to be motivated not to do that. They'll be motivated to either help or steer clear of us. Might makes right, I guess. But with that comes great responsibility, right? I mean, why be a warlord and destroy everything around you when you can make it better and benefit you as well as everyone. The Norse, once again, they were motivated to live a good life and to die a good death. So it was yeah, there was punishments. Hey, take care, Eric. Yep. But there was still this sense of morality. Uh, Motivated to make fresh coffee. Ooh, nice. They were motivated in a yeah, there were punishments. The motivation of punishments. Once again, that's I don't have to tell you much about that. It's we get the whole criminal system that takes care of that. You do the time, you do the crime, you do the time. That's the motivation. Well, risk and reward. Some people are actually willing to go ahead and risk it all to rob that bank. Their motivation, they don't care about the risk. They don't care about the punishment, but they'll do it anyway, even though they get punished. Ooh, what's that? Did y'all hear that? Anyway, that wasn't supposed to happen. I thought I turned all that off. Crap. The good old days of no cameras. But you were still motivated to have a good reputation. And yes, an honest man is a thief without opportunity, right? Thank you, mafioso proverbs. But in the Norse, you were motivated to live a good life and die a good death because all dead men are judged. You were judged. You were still judged. And if you had a good reputation, that's what you worked towards. You worked towards having a good reputation for when you passed along. Your name and legacy lived on. And that guy had a good reputation. That was a good guy. That was a good person over there. Here are his deeds. Let's write them down. Now we have so many more different kind of motivations. you know, uh, and it's not only just fear either. It's self gratification and pussification, sexual. You see all these women that are motivated to be like their social media uh, peers, the people that man shad shiver me timbers arg. I'm trying to be nice here. The thoughts, that hole over there that wants to be just like her, her favorite rap star that now she thinking about her wet ass pussy, that wop. But I know I said it anyway. So I tried to not say it, but anyway. Now this chick is cash me outside. How about that? By the way, she's a millionaire. Yeah, if you were wondering, she's a millionaire and she's a terrible rapper. And yeah, she's probably pregnant now. But yeah, that girl. Remember her? Cash me outside. Yeah, she got a major after that. Dr. Phil, a company, a clothing company, was motivated to seek her out and give her millions of dollars for those sayings. Cash me outside. How about that? Really? Uh, you 14-year-old slut, you. And now she took that money and she bought her mom a house. The same mom that she was cussing and yelling and screaming and doing her hooker thing. She was motivated to buy her mom a house. Here you go. Boom. She's still, in my case, in my opinion, she's still a fucking idiot. Absolutely, but she's a millionaire. Damn. How does that work? With the proper motivation, we can assess our needs and our wants and our desires, and we can build a path towards that. You know, I referenced the buying a home or property thing. See, imagine I just watch my neighbors play old time Appalachian fiddle and bagpipes. Wow, that's really cool. Oh yeah, fiddle and bagpipes. Man, that's cool. Laura, you're saying motivated by guilt? Yeah, it could be. Could be she was motivated by guilt. Bought her mom a house. Yeah, absolutely beautiful day. The beautiful day, the weather motivated me and Charity to go for a walk, and we seen a whole lot of other people that were motivated to do the same thing. It was kind of nice, you know. Everybody was all motivated and walking around and jogging and uh, yeah, Majik. Yeah, you absolutely can. Imagination, motivation. Motivation is activation, intensity, and persistence. Have to before you take that journey, you got to take that one step. That one step. You went to a marching band competition. Oh man, that's cool. I've actually been to those. My sister was in band. I was big brother. Yep, drum lines. Yep. I always wanted to be in the drum line when I was in junior high. I was motivated. I even went to the tryouts. Yeah. I even contemplating getting a job just to pay for the drums. Yeah. Love me some drums. That's where I wanted to be. I wanted to be on the drum line. Because there was no guitar line. uh, you never know, Ace. You never know. Tom McDonald. He was motivated to do it, and he's now a millionaire. Lozan Alexander, uh, you know, he did the same thing. Let's go, Brandon. It's amazing to listen to old yes song. It is. Yeah, I'm from Tennessee, so I feel you. You know, I've been to the I've been to Grandfather Mountain for the games. Uh, and of course, yeah, there's some redneckology going on in Tennessee. You're just like, what are y'all doing? Wow, okay. Good stuff. Bagpipes, though. I never heard the bagpipes until, in that Tennessee is not really known for their bagpipes, but fiddles they are. But when I went to North Carolina, that's when I seen bagpipes. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? See, motivation comes from within. That's why all that fear porn is a waste of brain cells instead of real trouble. They worry about imagination land. Yeah, you can get that fear. You know, it motivates you to clam up, to think stupid shit. I know it's a little macabre, but yeah, right. It's a little macabre, but during 9/11, the people that were jumping out of the buildings, um, they were motivated by, I'm going to either burn to death, or I think I can jump to that next building over there. and they did it. They're motivated to think, that they can make it. I can make it. I can make it. I can make it, and they jump to their deaths. Obviously, wrong thinking. But that fear, that impending doom. Yeah, right. I know you do, Cat Lady. Yes, indeed. Been there. Yeah. Artificial fear is a stimulus type response like Pavlov, and when you stop thinking, you make mistakes. Right. Presidente of the regime. I won't look at him anymore. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't he just fall asleep? Yeah. Dr. Biden. What? Where am I? Oh, poked myself. Yeah, I seen that on Salty Cracker. That was the best. Yeah. Big band geek. Right on. And what motivated you to do that? What motivated you to join the band? Was it a social construct? Was it something that you wanted to be a part of the group? Were you motivated by your family to succeed and to be part of the group? And look, my daughter is in band, or were you self motivated on your own to I want to do this. I want to be in the band. I want to be a part of this and learn this and you know learn all the notes and the steps and twirling and whatever flutes and pussies and uh yeah, that's what we all did. Plus I kicked ass. Right on. Lori, I loved it. I wish I could meet someday. I think we'd have a oh right have a kick together. Something motivated you to join band. And now you have this amazing experience that you can fall back on and go, man, I was in band. I did this shit. You don't think about the motivation. You just think about the memory of it and you might think of the hardships, and that's part of the perseverance, right? The persistence, the way that you hung out, why you were motivated to do it. Yeah. Learn to shuffle dance. Wow. I'm just sick of figuring everyday nukes are coming with no receipts. People respond to fear, not reason. Yeah. Yeah, fear is one of the strongest motivators. It is. Oh, here we go. This was us. Competition in Tennessee. Oh shit, Lori. Wow. I was on the football team. I messed around with soccer and baseball. I even tried out for basketball. And there's another motivation too, is that need ding dong. That need to succeed. That need to be a badass. That was kind of my thing, is I wanted to be bigger, faster, stronger, better than everyone. Nope. No, I didn't do the plays either. Yeah. No. I did in church, but I wasn't motivated to do it. I was made to do it. It's kind of different. I found I was very motivated to leave school and do my own thing. I had other motivations besides staying in school. Can you all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Tell me if you heard that, because I heard it loud as fucking fuck. But I was supposed to have turned it off. I don't know. You heard it, Loretta. Okay. God. See, I tried to fix it. Song says no audio. Oh, great. Yeah. Cocksuckers. Yeah. Ace. That was the call to pick up. Pick up number 64, shrimp fried rice. Oh man, I wish I had me some shrimp fried rice to go pick up. It'd be nice. I could cook me some rice. I might. I don't know. I don't have any shrimp though. Yeah. A booty call. I hope it wasn't a booty calling me. Oh man. That once again that sexual motivation. Uh, Veggie fried rice tonight. Ooh. Hormones are a great motivator. You know, when you get those hormones in that, in you know when the hormones come out, man or woman, you know, the male wants to literally fuck everything in sight, and you know, the females. I mean, you have the same cravings, you have the same motivations. Uh, and of course, females have that motivation to have a baby. That's a very strong uh, motivation with women. They have a strong need and urge to have a baby. Beef fried rice. Ooh. Fucking fight and celebrate. These are still very primal things that are inside us. Oh yeah. Yep. To fucking fight by the campfire. Eating meat. That's good times. That's good times. We're motivated to have a good time. I just wonder when us as a people are going to have the same motivation to help each other. So that motivation to destroy each other. Can you guys hear me? Song of the South says he can't hear me. If you can hear me, give me a 5x2. Majik says 5x5. So yeah, Song, it's on you. You need to turn up your volume, brother. Yeah. Yep, they're hearing me loud and clear. Oh yes. Oh, thank you, Ace. Yeah, the ball with the handle that you sit on and hop around. I want an adult one. They make them. Ah, there it goes again. Stop that. Very annoying. 2x1. Okay. 2x4. Oh. Now our government is motivated to take advantage of us. To take advantage of the world. To take advantage. Never let a crisis go to waste. When they have a crisis, when a crisis is either made or 7.60 by 54, yeah, big boom. Now they're motivated to take advantage of that situation because it has presented itself. When are we going to be motivated to? Ace. Yep. Oh, she gave up. She's passed out now. She's laying sideways on the couch. Yeah. She gave up. Maybe she outsourced. Yeah, she was motivated. She's hacking my phone. Give me a treat. Give me a treat. Yeah, they do. They do, Lori. They make some adult ones. I've seen them. Make adult everything. People make things because they're motivated to make them, either out of inspiration, either out of trying to be helpful or be creative, or out of incentive. They want to make a buck, make people happy at the same time. That's cool. Hippity hop or hop. The horse head. Oh, okay. Yeah. Not a very efficient way to get around, but seems like fun. Ding, 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 ding. Just bouncing around. Yep, I seen it. I seen it song. I knew it. I knew it too. I knew it. The song. As soon as somebody said, "Hey, we can hear you," yeah, because I've done it too. Turn the volume all the way down. I put everything. I turned off the vibration. I turned off the alerts. Yet still here I am. I tell you what. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can do this. Ooh, how about that? Can you guys hear me? 5x5? Can I get a 5x5? Because I just changed everything. Yeah. I was motivated. Coconut has to go in that sick house. Darwin moment. Yeah, Darwin moment. My addiction motivates me. Meat puppet. Ooh, vacation time. It motivates me to go outside. She just woke up when you said that too. Yep, my Jeep. Thanks. Roller skates. How here would you do it? Not me. I'd kill myself. Hey, what's up, Brett? Yeah, it's good to see you. Cool. Yeah, I just turned down all my things, all of it, all my volumes, all my alerts, everything. Just hoppity horse. Be charming. Hey, be charming. As a entertainer, as a creative person, we're motivated to create something that people like or that people you know find cool, you know, or whatever. I mean, maybe Shad, were you a beach roller skater? No, I was a Lori. I had the skateboard. I was a skater punk. Yeah, yeah, that was me. Yep. I did go to the roller rinks, but I never skated. I always just messed around, at the arcade, went outside, smoked cigarettes. Yeah. Up to no good. Uh, not Bone. Oh, put an axe in Bonesy's hand. Yeah, Ace. I like that idea. Hmm. Bonesy with an axe. I like it. I really want this cigarette. I'm motivated to go have this cigarette. And maybe we can do that. Let's do that. What do you guys think? Go check out the Cleveland Knights. It's a good night for it. It's a very nice night. Beautiful out here. And I'm motivated to share this with you. What's up, Jerry? Same here. Hung out back or at the bar of skating rinks, like watching people skate. Yeah. Oh. I don't know. Ace, I'm not sure. I'm not sure here. Mhm. Yeah, yep. Lily Gardens. My motivation to smoke? I don't know. It's an addiction, yeah. So I'm motivated by that. I should be motivated to quit. Maybe one day when I have a life-changing event, maybe I'll be motivated then to quit. But until then, I'm not motivated. Ooh, Song of the South. Really? A 6-pounder. Wow. Yes, I did, Lori. Did anyone win the Powerball? I don't know. I think somebody here in Ohio won the 6 million. But yeah, it was a big one, right? Like 900 something million, almost $1 billion. Yeah. Yeah, Buck out, hey. All bug out. All the beautiful people in the chat and all the ugly ones in the corner. Hello. Yes, that's right. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Song, you should take a video of it and post it, man. Go ahead and post that video. That sounds badass. Yeah. I think of quitting, but unless forced to, it hasn't worked long term. Smoking is a tough habit. But with the proper motivation, you can change that habit. Either with your own motivation, self-motivation, or another exterior force motivating you. Never been a quitter. That's great. Yeah. I have to admit, there have been times in my life where I was motivated, but then quit. Quit doing something. Whatever it was. Because, once again, you get to that social motivation. Am I going to be embarrassed to the point where I don't want to complete this? Really, Charity. But does the motivation, does the embarrassment and which one am I motivated by more? The embarrassment, or by the what would you call it? The feeling sorry for myself, or my own disapproval, or disapproval of others. Which one is stronger? And now, am I motivated by that? I think looking at our motivation, looking at where their motivation lies in whatever action that we're taking, I think it's important. And it's part of that mindfulness. What do I have? The activity? Do I have the intensity? Do I have the persistence? Right, Song. The mortality rate on planet Earth is 100%. Yeah. Unless, of course, you're a lobster. But we are motivated to eat those immortal creatures. Because they are very tasty in butter. Yummy. Pain is a great motivator. I have pain in my wrist, still, after Friday. It feels bad, but I failed several times, but I keep on going. And yeah, do you have that motivation to fail? Unicorn burgers. Never had one of those. I hear they're in Scotland. You know, that's their official animal, national animal. Oh, cool. Truth Fixer. What's up? I like it. I like the name. I like the name. Truth. Truth Fixer. Truth Fixer. Hell yeah. What motivated you to change your name? Something, yeah. What motivated you? You wanted to keep it fresh. You wanted to keep your name. You're motivated to still here and been listening and working on website. Great live chat. Hey, thank you, JR. Thank you. JR was motivated. He created the fellowship, the Liberty Tree Fellowship. My uncle was in rare form, took everything. I had not to beat him. What? Beat him dickless with his own shoes. I worked 24 hours a day, and he came over being fucking loud. Ah, right, Joe. Motivated to change something in this God's forsaken world, right? You're motivated by change. Something changed and you wanted to change it. You know, that's how our country, no. No. That's how our country, see, true fixture. I don't know. I change it. I change it all the time. Sometimes I just like the reaction from streamers. Ah, so you're motivated by the reactions of people. That's cool. I like that. I just broke something. Hold on. Oh, I fixed it. I fixed it. I broke something. I fixed something. The good things. And yeah, Joe, you know, the passing of your father motivated you, you know, to get out there and do what you do. Bring people into the fold. Say, hey, you can actually protect yourself. This is how you do it. That's what saved us. That's what's been saving us for quite some time, you know. Charity. No. Motivated by greed. She is willing to endure the threat of punishment, the threat of being scolded. Wow, been motivated this week to think positive versus stinking thinking. Wow, I like that. Stinking thinking. If anyone is interested, they can create free accounts now. Oh, cool. Really cool, JR. Ace. That's an interesting motivation. Juiciest roasted chicken ever. Ooh, man. See, now I'm kind of motivated to pull some chicken out of my freezer. Ooh, yummy. Food. Oh man, food is a great motivator, isn't it? You know. Sean, you know this well. You did the chef thing for quite some time. And you're still doing it. What is this? You said motivated so many times. I just got some lettuce seeds started in a baggie. Been putting it off all weekend. Wow, that's cool. Right on, Klingon. Fried chicken sounds so good. I definitely got the munchies. Yep. North is teasing us. And now we're kind of motivated because we know what that tastes like. We're like, oh yeah, that sounds good. So now we're kind of motivated. I'm kind of motivated. Fuck it, I'm motivated. Yeah. Here, chicken. Ugh. I was so motivated to get this chicken. Oh, how much? Let's talk about this. Nom nom nom. Yeah. Yes. I've got 4.69 pounds, and I paid $13.93 for it because I am so motivated to get this chicken. Now I'm motivated to thaw it out and cook it. Thank you, Sean. You motivated me. You inspired me. So in you go, chicken. Uh-oh. No. I dropped a video, Joe. I made this pork chop. I had that yesterday. But I was motivated by the picture. Oh, look at that. That looks good. Uh, yes, showing breast. No. No, go. Go. And partly because I made this and it was so damn easy. So why not? I didn't make the rice, but hey, whatever. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'm motivated. Joe, yeah, I've already cooked. I went through this one, made this one, and I've made this one, and now there's one more. It's the bahibo or something. The bahibo, ground beef. So that'll take up the rest of the produce and all that. So that's gonna be really good. It looks really simple to make. Your fucking bucket is full. Song. Yeah. Motivation. And this coming on a day where ironically I deny myself motivation to do something because today is my day of reflection and recuperation and relaxation. I'm motivated by that. I'm motivated. But I still had to think about it. Motivation. Yeah. Oh, really? I'm sorry, Majik, but I don't have breaking news. I only have broken news. Yeah. Broken news! Uh, the joke's on you. Putin is sending a nuclear bomb, and it's not nuclear, it's Jello pudding. His plan is so diabolical, he's going to cover the United States in Jello pudding. I've literally been making videos, if you can call them that, on